What's up, guys? So today I am evaluating or looking at Luka Doncic. If you don't know who that is, he's a very hyped up international NBA prospect that will be in the NBA draft this upcoming year. And man, people say he's the next best thing. He's gonna have to convince me. I think he's a little bit overhyped. People are saying he's a top 5 draft pick. Some people have him like, oh, he should be the number 1 pick, a top 3 pick. I'm like, guys, we just don't trust international players, or I don't trust international players. And you know, it's a very tricky situation because there are 2 big shot international players that were kind of lucky. Porzingis and Dirk. Those are 2 players that came straight from international waters to play over here in the NBA. I can't count how many times there has been an international player picked in the first 15 picks of each draft in the last 5 years, 10 years, except for Porzingis, which he has proved me wrong, definitely. But other than that, man, I'm just gonna go with stats, and the ratio of really good international players over bad international players is very unbalanced. There have been so many overhyped international players that I think Luka Doncic is just gonna be the same, but this will be very interesting because I think this is definitely the most hyped up player I have ever lived through. I think the only other international player that was super hyped was Ricky Rubio. Yeah, Ricky Rubio. Remember him? He was so hyped up coming out of wherever he was. I mean, he's a baller, but I mean, he's a average point guard at best. So we'll see what this happens. We're gonna watch this Mike Krzyzewski YouTube video. The title is "Meet the NBA's Best Prospect Since LeBron James." What? But I like this dude. He's very enthusiastic. He's very passionate, and I just love it. So we're just gonna watch. Let's see what this Luka Doncic has to offer. I don't really know what he does exactly, but let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1.
We all remember LeBron James as the greatest
basketball
prospect
his voice is. It's
As
so
a teenager,
crazy.
LeBron shocked fans with his unreal athleticism, his amazing
LeBron highlights,
and his
high school
ability
highlights.
to dominate games in a way that just felt special. Because LeBron was so unique, so incredible, he was in turn
I remember the hype
so much
of LeBron.
that he was given the nickname King James. And to this day, we have not seen a prospect that has even approached the level of attention LeBron got as a high school senior.
Very true.
What if I told you there was a prospect in the 2018 draft that is generating similar levels of hype? The only thing is, those of us that live in the United States aren't exposed
Honestly,
to
I haven't really heard much
the
hype.
player I'm talking about, of course, is European super prospect Luka Doncic, a teenager who is dominating the 2nd best basketball league in the world and could be next year's number 1 pick. So what's up, guys? I first need to emphasize to you just how ridiculous Luka Doncic has been as a pro so far. Because when comparing Luka to other prospects around the same age who play college basketball, we have to remember that the EuroLeague, the league that Luka plays in, is not filled with a bunch of 20-year-old college athletes. No, the EuroLeague is filled with grown men. Many who have played for their country's national team and some who have spent some time in the NBA. That's why the EuroLeague is known as the 2nd best basketball league in the world. And that's why what Luka Doncic has done so far has been so impressive. Because 2 seasons ago, as a 16-year-old, Luka played in his first professional game for Real Madrid. making him the youngest player in
16.
Real Madrid's history. And while other kids his age were juniors playing high school basketball, Luka managed to earn real playing time for a Real Madrid team that had 6 former NBA players on it. Because as a 17-year-old with just 1 season of experience under his belt, Luka went from proving that he belonged on a court with grown men to proving that he could dominate grown men. Yes, in his second pro season,
is that Roddy Boubois?
everything began to come together. Standing as a 6
Former Maverick
guard, Luka was able to use his size and court vision to read the defense and make incredible pass after incredible pass. By the time his second professional season was over, Luka became the only player in the entire EuroLeague that season to average per 40 minutes stats of 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists a game. Because of these stats and because of the ridiculous potential he had shown, scouts began to seriously wonder, should Luka Doncic be the #1 rated prospect in the entire 2018 NBA draft class? This year, Luka has ramped up his aggressiveness and begun to take control of the game like he had never done before. This has led to a huge jump in his stats, and right now, he currently ranks 2nd in the entire EuroLeague with 20.5 points per game. He also ranks 6th in rebounds with 6.1 and is 13th in assists with 4.4. Again, he is an 18-year-old playing in the 2nd best basketball league in the world, and he's
those weren't like super impressive. I mean,
type stat line. So let's find out why many are saying that Luka is one of the
I want him to
best
compare it to like
prospects
other
that Europe has ever
hyped up
seen.
international
Like
players,
many
you know?
kids in the world today, a young Luka Doncic wanted to be just like his dad. This early exposure to basketball helped to ignite a lifelong passion in Luka's soul.
These home videos, though.
That might just give us one of the best international players we've ever seen. By the time he was 13, he was so good that playing against other 13-year-olds was actually unfair.
If they don't play defense.
To show you what I mean, in the championship
I'm just kidding.
game of his 13-year-old club basketball season,
This is
Luka
definitely
went
worse
off
than
for
American
54
AAU.
points, 11 rebounds and 10 assists
Fam,
while bringing his team
he's
to a
13,
championship
bruh.
win. Because of this incredible performance and the buzz that was growing around him, Real Madrid signed Luka to their youth program when he was just 13 years old. This meant that as a young teenager,
there's a lot of amazing 13-year-olds when I was growing up in American AAU that are nowhere to be found right now.
And threw himself into this new challenge. Former NBA player and Real Madrid teammate of Luka Doncic, Anthony Randolph, has said, I don't want to give him a big head,
Anthony
but
Randolph.
I think he's probably one of the best talents that I've ever seen. But with all of this said, though, one question does remain. Does Luka have the athleticism needed to become a real NBA star? Because, to be honest, Luka is not exactly an athletic freak. At least not in the traditional sense. He's not very fast. He's not very strong. He isn't an explosive jumper. This lack of traditional
need all of
athleticism
those.
is a red flag here, and it is going to be called into question
Dude,
when the 2018
these defenses.
draft comes around. What I'm saying is, yes, he has some weaknesses, but he also has some incredible skills that you simply cannot teach. And so personally, I cannot wait to see what Luka can do in the NBA. And so there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching.
Luka Doncic, 6'6". So he's a 6'6" point guard. So in EuroLeague right now he's averaging 16, 5, and 4 in 25 minutes. Let's see Ricky Rubio's stats. I don't know what league he played in or anything, but I'm guessing it should have been okay. EuroLeague. EuroLeague, 5 points, 4 assists. Why was he so hyped up? Fam, okay. There you have it. It didn't really convince me that he was gonna be a star. I think let's see Porzingis. What did Porzingis average out there? He averaged 11 and 5. Yeah. Like even that's not even that impressive. I don't think Luka is gonna be good. I'm just going to take my chances. There's what's the stats? 5 to 10% of international players are okay, are really good. 2% of international players, I'm making these estimated stats or statistics, 2% I would say are stars, like international superstars. People like Dirk, Porzingis, those are the main two. Luka Doncic, he's definitely not going to be a superstar. He's definitely not going to be a star. Like, I'm never going to consider him a top 10, top 20 player. I mean, at best, if he's an average point guard, that's what I'm thinking. He's going to be an average point guard. He's going to be I expect him to be a top 15 point guard. Boom, boom. Top 15 guard. He's disappointing if he is not an average point guard. These guys think it's disappointing if he's an average point guard. I wouldn't take a chance on him. I would not take a chance on Luka. If I was a top 5, maybe with the 6th pick, I don't know. 7th pick, maybe. But if you have a top 5 pick, I'm definitely taking Marvin Bagley, even Ayton, Michael Porter. It's just something about being in America, playing against this competition, the AAU competition growing up. I don't know what type of AAU that was, the 12-year-olds. Nah. No. It does not compare to the AAU basketball here in the US. So I think Luka's going to be a dud, an average point guard at best. And we'll see if he proves me wrong. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I have some other basketball content. I have music content. Check it out. See ya. Bye.